Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we're actually going to be looking at a few of my projects that I showed you guys in a previous video, starting with this thing right here, which is our Coast Guard aircraft. We're going to do some changes to that. We're also going to make some slight changes to our war train as well. We're also going to look at our Dum-Dum. This thing is called the Dum-Dum. Don't ask me why, but it is. And we're also going to have a little look at our career mode truck as well. And then eventually, we're actually going to go ahead and put all three of these, I can't count, all four of these guys on the workshop, hopefully today. So, let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Okie dokie, so the first thing that we're actually going to be working on today is, of course, our Coast Guard aircraft. In the previous video, we actually ended up adding a door to this thing, so now we can actually get inside, which is awesome. All I want to do today, though, is actually add certain things into the cockpit. For example, we need a bunch of dials so that we can actually see what's going on with this thing, and that's actually pretty much it. So, let's go ahead and smash some dials into this, and hopefully we can make it look pretty good in the end. Let's go ahead and smack those guys in right there. Artificial horizon is something that we're going to add as well. Hopefully the right way around, just like so. And, yeah, not much else actually has to be added into here. Because it just doesn't. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and add these guys on both sides as well, actually. So delete this and this. And we're going to get some breakers and smash those in as well. Hopefully this will actually look good. I'm assuming that it will, but I don't know. So delete those guys. And there we go. That actually looks pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I haven't mirrored it properly. Because it's over there to the side. Why is that? I don't know. I actually don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and move this across really quickly. And we'll continue a little bit more. Get rid of this. Yes. So there we go. We got some little footsteppy thingamabobbies. We're going to go ahead and put this in right here. And I'm also just going to go ahead and do something like this as well. To hopefully make it look a little bit nicer. Actually, with that being said, can we do something with this too? And just whack that in there like that. And hopefully this looks pretty good. Honestly, I think it does. We're going to go ahead and paint all of those guys like so. Paint all of those guys like so. And I think that looks awesome. Also going to paint all of these guys in as well. And I don't really know what to do with the floor, but I'm thinking we just jug it in a color like this. There you go. Seats, I guess they can actually be black, which is not something that I usually do. Actually, let's do this instead. And that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, I'm really pleased with this. We're not going to do too much more, though. Each of these are actually going to be labeled differently. Usually I do the same thing on both sides, but we're going to do it differently. So this one's going to be speed, so we can actually see it from both sides. This one's going to be fuel, kind of important. This one is going to be altitude. There you go. And the last one is going to be battery, I guess. Battery. There we go. Awesome. So I need to attach all of these guys to their the right places, and then we can go from there. Okay, so I've gone ahead and actually attached, I haven't actually attached them. What am I talking about? I added a battery. That's what I did do. So we need a speedo. That would be kind of important. So linear speed sensor is just going to get smacked in here somewhere. It doesn't really matter where, as long as it's somewhere in here. So we're just going to go ahead and smack it in right here. There we go. Attach this to our speed thingamabobby, and that's going to be a-okay. Bam! Speed is in. Altitude, we also need an altitude sensor too. And this is going to be our fuel one, so there we go. And then an altimeter is the last thing that we actually need on this thing. Other than that, we do actually need to add some lights. So we'll add some navigation lights, some lights on the inside, and some landing lights. And that will be all we have to do with this thing. From there, I guess you guys can modify it however you want. Which is, I think, is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this into here like so. Go ahead and smash it downwards. And also paint it blue. There we go. Nice. So altitude goes to the altimeter. There we go. Okay, battery's already attached. The last thing that we need to do is add loads of lights. So let's get on with that, shall we? Okie dokie. So, kind of important to get this a little bit right. Let's go ahead and delete that guy right there. Get ourselves a light and start smashing them in. So, normal lights, yes. White, yes. All right, there we go. Those are done. I'm going to have just one light down the center. That's fine. So one goes at the rear. That's okay. Go forwards a little bit. One more light. How far in between these are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, delete that one. Whack one of these in. There we go. Slowly but surely we'll get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delete that one. Smash this in. Excellent. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Not too much longer now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's actually in the center of the door. That's actually a really good one. And we'll have one for the cockpit as well, just because we can. So that's a bunch of lights in there. That's all good. The next thing that we need is actually some landing lights. And those guys are just going to be these underneath the wings, because I think that looks okay. Good. Okay, I suppose with that being done, we can actually delete this guy, delete those guys as well. Get ourselves a button on each side. Yeah, button. Let's go ahead and do this. 1 and 2. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and put some lights in here. So this is cabin lights. There you go. And also navigation lights. Nav lights. There we go. We're also going to go to the seats. I don't know which one of these is connected to everything. Actually, I'm only going to have one pilot, and the co-pilot is just going to be a normal seat. Whether that's good or not, I'm not sure, but you guys can change it if you want. And that's the good thing about this game. So there you go. Right, okay, so we got buttons on this side as well. Don't know what they're going to be for, but that's okay. So, number 2 is going to be for our landing lights. There's 1 and there's 2, and we can go ahead and connect that up to the seat. So, 2 landing lights. Yeah, nice. Number 1 is for the engines, but actually we'll do that to a seat, because I think that'll be cooler. So, where does 1 go? 1 goes to both of those things. Okay, toggle button, here we go. So this guy, and start engine 1 is going to be on that one. Start engine 2 is going to be on this one, and that's going to be awesome. All right, here we go. Start engine 1. Okay, and then start engine 2 on the other one. Here we go, engine 2, and that will be fine. Okay, electricity needs to be given to all of these guys. Hopefully that's fine, and that'll be good. Okay, I'm also going to connect the cabin lights to each one of these. And I think that'll be good. Nice. Backlights. Cool. So that is actually everything pretty much that I wanted to do today. I am going to put 1 on brakes, because I think that is kind of important, and that'll be good. Okay, so 1 is brakes. Nice. Okay, spawn it in. Let's see what this does, what it looks like. And if it works, we'll take off into the sky, and we'll go from there. So you can jump inside. Awesome sauce. Go ahead and close that up. Sit inside the seat, turn the engine on. There's 1, there's 2. Okay, cabin lights. I can't tell if they're on. Oh no, none of them have electricity. Oh, that's a big yikes. That is a big yikes, and none of them are actually connected to the button. Aha. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Excellent. We're also going to connect the navigation lights. We need a white light on the back too for that, actually. So let me go ahead and put one of those in. Give me this color. There we go. Light. Come on. Light. Here we go. Smack that straight onto there. It is going to be a white light. So let's change that really quickly. And connect this down to navigation lights. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and color these guys. And I'm going to give everything electricity. I'll be back with you guys. And we'll take off. Okay, I think it's done. I think it's actually done. So we got our lights. So hopefully all the lights work. Hopefully the engines work. And hopefully we can actually fly. So let's get inside our little pilot seat. Go ahead and turn on the navigation lights. There's green on that side. There's red on that side. Let's go ahead and turn on the engines. 1 and 2. Might get rid of these pieces because they seem a little bit odd. And then throttle up and go. All right, here we go. We should start moving. We should be able to take off. And that is it. Yeah. Okay, we're in the sky. Excellent. Landing gear. And there we go. We're flying our little plane. Excellent. So it does fly, it can roll. I need to change that 1 block on the top, and that is awesome sauce. All right, let's change it to nighttime and see if we can see if our lights now work. Let's go ahead and turn cabin lights on. There we go. Very bright in here. It does work. That is awesome. Nice. Okay, our Coast Guard plane is going to go in the workshop just like this. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and actually do whatever you want with it. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing I figured we'd change is actually this thing right here. Of course, this is our steam locomotive for our war train, and it does actually currently work quite well. I don't think it looks too bad at all. The one thing that I do need to do is make sure it actually works a little bit. Attach the tender to this, and yeah, I might actually put a little light on the front as well. That's essentially all I really want to do. I did want to do something with this gun as well, maybe remove it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I quite like it. So I might actually leave this here. I don't know. Spotlight still works. Everything works on this thing. This is probably going to go in the workshop pretty much as is. But let's go ahead and spawn it in with the tender and get them moving down the track. Make sure everything still works and go from there. Okay, so I've attached them both together. I think this is actually pretty much ready for the workshop as is. Honestly, all of it seems to actually work. This button doesn't do anything. This button also doesn't do anything. So I need to get rid of both of those, but everything else should actually work fine. So, how do I actually turn it on again? I can't remember. Light fireworks. There we go. Okay, you light the firebox. Firebox works. Boiler pressure is there. Boiler temperature is there. Speed is there. Water in the boiler is there. Everything in here does actually work out fine, I do believe. We've also got our little tender back here, which you can open up and get the coal out of. We have coal and water in there, and that is awesome. I don't know how we get the water out, though. There is no current way of getting the water out of this. So I need to modify the tender to make the water be able to get accessed, or make the water accessible, and then we can attach the water to our locomotive, I believe on the side. I don't know, though. I feel like I remember putting it on the side, but I don't actually see it right now, so never mind. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see if it moves. If it does move and it gets around the corner, like we used to try, I'll put it on the workshop. Alright, we're about ready to go, so hopefully, if I do this, it does start moving, which indeed it has, and off we go. Excellent. I don't know whether we should keep the gun on the front, or whether we should remove that and just have like a car in front of this thing that we can push along. I don't know, but I do kind of like the fact that we have a gun on the front. I think it's kind of cool. But off we go. We are traveling down the track. As long as we get around the corner, I'm going to say as long as we get to the bridge, actually, I think I'll be fine. So, yeah. Gonna continue till we get to the bridge. If we do get there, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so we're not quite at the bridge yet, but we are moving along, and we are actually motoring along. We're going 42 meters per second, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. Considering there is actually quite a big load in the back of this. It's quite heavy. It is. But anyway, we're continuing along. We are almost at the bridge. As soon as we cross over the bridge, if we are still going about the same speed, I will be very happy. Sometimes things blow up here, though, so we gotta watch out. Because there's a little bit of a dip, and sometimes the front of the train can hit the floor. But it didn't happen today, so that's awesome. But yeah, we made it across the bridge, round the bend. As soon as we make it round the bend, I'm going to say this is successful, and it's okay. So, yeah, successful and okay. I'm happy with this. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's do a tiny modification to the tender. Add a bit of a water thing so we can pump out water into our locomotive, and that will be awesome. Yeah. Okay, so where is the water? Well, the water is underneath. So I think what we do is we actually go ahead and just delete this bit right here. Go down and into there, and we'll get the water out of here, and I think that'll be fine, actually. So what we'll do is we'll actually add a fluid. Oh, this is going to be kind of interesting, actually. So what we'll do is we'll add one of these guys into there. Awesome. We'll then get ourselves a pipe. Pipe, here we go, a straight pipe. No, an angled pipe, so it goes upwards. Okay, awesome. And then from there, if we can, I want to pump. So if we can't pump, let's see what this does. I want to use one of these. It might actually have to be extended upwards. Okay, grab one of these, put it there. Pipe, Let's go ahead and extend this guy up there. 1 and 2, and attach it to one of the pumps. Here we go. So this guy can go right here like this. There we go. Hopefully this is out. It is indeed. And we connect a hose to the top of that, and that will be fine. Okay. Is that actually going to allow it to work? Probably. I think that's okay. So let's go ahead and save this as, I don't know, our tender. There you go. And that should all fully work now. I'm happy with that. Okay, there is a slight issue, because I need to be able to put steam or water into the system, right? So this is like water out. So the water actually has to get into this pipe somehow from all the way at the front of the locomotive. So we're going to delete this guy right here. We're going to get ourselves a pipe, and there's going to be some like finagling in order to get this to the front. But essentially we need this to come upwards pretty much to there. That's fine. We need it to go out to the side so we can actually get it round. And then if we can, we can just send it forwards from there. Actually, maybe the other side. This side seems to have less pipes. The side with the least pipes is where I want to be. So send it this way. Send it that way. and then send it. Just send it. Whee! Okay, we've met our match. There is a issue. I essentially want to go this way, straight through here, and into this. But that's not quite going to work, is it? Okay, what about down here? What does this bring us out to? There is currently nothing there, so that would work. I can also delete this, but we can't get past it. So, actually, delete that and that. Grab one of these, put it in there, because they didn't matter. They were useless anyway. So, I think we come out here. Okay, but if there's a pipe going straight through the middle, that's going to be really weird, isn't it? It's going to be extremely strange. But that might be how we have to do it. Anyway, send it. Let's go. All the way to there. Excellent. Delete this guy. Have it come upwards. There's a lot of crazy stuff going to go on here. It's going to go this way, then it's going to go upwards, then it's going to go backwards, and then it's going to have to go back down. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Go this way. I think I can get it, like, through to there. But then I'm going to have to go down and sideways and all this stuff. There's going to be a lot go on here, actually. So down there. Then we're going to have to go sideways. And then down again. And then forwards. Oh, yeah. I hate pipes. I actually hate pipes. Okay, straight piece from here, straight through there, into this. Oh no, into this. And I might actually add the hose connector there. And I think that'll be fine. Okay, so get it in the right-ish color. There we go, excellent. And that will be okay. So if we need to, we can add water to the system via that little connection right there. We're also just going to go ahead and add a pump into this so that it works. So one of these. Yep, actually no, we'll just use the smaller one. That's fine. Attach it onto there like so. Excellent. Connect this to the electricity. And connect this to... I don't actually know. I don't know what we should connect this to. I guess this pump's just always going to be on. So we'll do that. There we go. Okay, cool. Save it as is. That's fine. And that will be uploaded to the workshop as it is. I'm happy with this. I think we've done a good job. Okay, so as it turns out, there is actually an updated version of this locomotive that I didn't see, and it is this one right here. I can't remember what we changed on this. I really can't, so that's a thing. I might have just added the water thing to the side, which I do believe we did, but I don't know where it is. So I think we're okay with what we've done. Yeah, I think we're fine. So we'll upload the one that we've done. Cool. Oh wait, is it this that I changed? I might have changed these guys, but honestly, I think it looks okay on the other one anyway, so I think we'll just go back to this one. Oh no, it's the same there. I'm really confused. I don't know what I changed on that one. Anyway, this is fine. We'll upload this and the tender to the workshop very soon. Okay guys, this is now our locomotive time. So this is the first Frantic Freight locomotive ever, and honestly, I love the logo on this thing. I love the Frantic Freight written on the side, and obviously it's 666, but that's fine. This thing actually has mirrors on the side, just in case you need to see backwards when you're driving this thing. You can drive it from both ends. This is for pumping fuel. Don't know why it's lockable, but it is. I think that just looks cool. And yeah, it's awesome. You can get inside via a ladder. There you go. And as you guys can see, it's very blue inside, but it does actually look pretty good. Interior lights, exterior lights. It has these little side markers down the side, which I think are awesome. You guys might not, but I like it, so there you go. I really wanted to give this thing a really nice interior. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with interiors, so I haven't. But this does actually work, and that is awesome. Can't remember what the push buttons are for, actually. I think we need to label those, and that might be the only thing we need to change with this. But anyway, let's see if we can actually get it moving. So, you have to turn on the engine, and you have to throttle the engine up. Okay, that gets the engines running. Fantastic. And then you go to the front, and you push this button to move it. Unfortunately, it's in reverse to begin with, so you change the reverser. And then you go forwards. And there you go. White marker lights, awesome. Front top spotlight, there you go. And that is it. So this thing does actually motor along really quickly. It is quite a nice locomotive, and I think we've done a pretty good job with this. This was actually built on a stream a long time ago, and I think I actually really like it, so there you go. If you guys want to use this thing, I'll upload it to the workshop now, and hopefully you guys can figure it out. Do whatever you want with my builds, by the way. Anything on the workshop that I post, do whatever you want with it. But yeah, honestly, this might be one of my best creations. It should be more finished than it is before I upload it, but I'm going to upload it as is. I think it'll be fine. So, there you go. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing, and actually the final thing. Okay, so this right here is the heavy floater. This is, of course, our career mode truck, and it does actually work really, really well. Now, you'll have noticed I've spawned it on an island where we can't really drive it around, because if you guys didn't know, this thing is sort of amphibious. I wouldn't say that it's amazing, but it is amphibious. I think we need some interior lights on this thing, and that'll be great. Anyway, you can have front wheels power 1, rear wheels power, and also a water propeller power as well. This thing is a lot of wheel drive. I can't remember how many it is, but it does drive really quickly and actually quite nicely. Drives into the water, and we are sinking because... Why are we sinking? I don't know why we What? Well, something's letting in water, and I don't know what it is. It didn't used to do this. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. So, in order to actually drive this thing into the water, you actually need to close the door in between here and here, because the water gets in up there. I can change that actually, so let's modify that straight away. So where is this door? It is right here. I'm going to go ahead and just copy these guys. So this one and this one. I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to move them backwards to there. Because this did used to be a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Merge these guys downwards. Where is the door? It is in line with this. Okay, so in order for this to work a little bit better, I'm going to mirror it on both sides, figure out where the door is, turn it around. Why is the mirror over there? This is another one of my builds where the mirror is in the wrong place. But that's fine. So there we go. Back in the right place. Door is here. Go ahead and smash this onto there like so. And whack that onto there. And now when we drive it into the water, it should actually be sealed. Yes. This is a problem we had in the career mode series. And I do believe we ended up sort of sinking. In fact, I'm pretty sure we ended up sinking. But anyway, let's go and drive this thing into the water again. And this time we'll have more of a floatiness. There we go. So you can drive this thing around in the water if you need to. Which is pretty nice, to be fair. I actually quite like it. Obviously, it's not amazing in the water, which it shouldn't really be amazing in the water anyway. It's a truck. But yeah, I quite like it. In fact, I really like it. So let's go ahead and turn ourselves around. We'll drive back up onto the shore. And that is what we're going to do. And then we'll add some lights to this thing on the top. And yeah, that'll be good. It isn't very fast in the water either, but again, it doesn't actually have to be. It wasn't made for the water. Specifically, it was made for the land. So that's why we've done it the way we've done it. But anyway, it can drive out, and it is pretty awesome. There we go. Okay, do I have brakes on this? I don't know if it's got brakes. It does. It's just they're not labeled. Because nothing is. Okay, it's time. Interior lights. So I only want one, so we'll only add one. Here we go. Light. Let's do it. Yes. I'm just going to go ahead and smash this onto there like so. That's fine. Going to go ahead and paint it this color, and we're going to go to the rear and do the same thing. So delete this guy, get ourselves a light, smash it into here like so, and paint the top of it white, and the inside is actually going to be a different color. We're going to go with brown. There we go. Brown light there, and we need a button that actually turns on the lights inside this thing. So I'll do this here. We'll get a button. Two-sided. Yes. Go ahead and smash it into here like this. Attach this guy to this, and also this. They all need electricity too. Oh, it is worth mentioning as well. It is electric. It's an electric thingamabobby. But that's good. There we go. This is going to be labeled lights. And there we go. Okay, awesome. We've actually done everything that we sort of wanted to do today, which is crazy. Also, there's money in the corner. Bam! Money! Nice. So yeah, I think I'll actually end this video here. If you guys enjoy these videos where I do multiple crafts in one video, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do more like this one. But anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to check out these guys on the workshop if you guys do want to check them out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.